All right, let's do another example here. So we've got this function, we got a rational function f of x, 3x minus 6 divided by the polynomial x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, so now we're going to answer some questions here. So A says, for what values is the function undefined? Okay, well, when is the function undefined? It's whenever the denominator is 0. So we're going to find the solution to this set equal to 0. So it's going to be x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. And again, the easiest thing to do is see if this is factorable. So the first thing I'm going to do is starts with a 1. So all I have to do is take the factors of negative 2, find two factors of negative 2 that add to negative 1. And so that is going to be 1 times negative 2. So now I can split this up into what? X plus 1 and x minus 2. And that's going to be set equal to 0. And so the restricted values, the values that are going to make this f of x undefined, is going to be x equal to negative 1 and x equal to 2. Now, that's it. That's all they wanted us to do. Now for part B, write the domain in interval notation. Okay, so now that we've got the restricted values, let's write the domain. So the domain is going to equal what? Now they want interval notation, so it'll be what? The domain's going to be from negative infinity to negative 1, but does not include negative 1. So we're going to put a parenthesis, followed by a union, right? The union symbol. Now we're going to take the next interval. Well, the next interval goes from negative 1 to 2. So we're going to do negative 1, comma 2, parenthesis. Now again, why are we using parentheses? Because we're not including negative 1 or negative 2, and we cannot include positive or negative infinity. Now, we're then going to add another union. Now we're going to do the interval from 2 to positive infinity. So again, we use parentheses. And now we're done. So that is the domain in interval notation. Now C says identify vertical asymptotes, if any. Well, we go to part A again. So part A is exactly when we're looking for the restricted values. Those restricted values also represent where the vertical asymptotes are going to be located. So the vertical asymptotes are going to be what? X equal to negative 1 and x equal to 2. And we always, just as a reminder, we always represent asymptotes as lines of basically a dotted line. Okay? Always represent asymptotes as a dotted line. So those are going to be the boundaries, right? Of the graph. Okay? If you want to think about it that way. All right, that's it. See you next time.